My dad was the worst hide-and-seek player I've ever seen. Every Saturday, he'd pat the couch twice, count to 10, and I'd scramble behind it. Ready or not, here I come. He'd walk past 3 times with his feet inches from my face. Where could he be, bud? Mom would laugh from the kitchen without looking up. He always found me eventually and told me I was getting better at hiding. I wouldn't understand what he was really doing until the day he forgot who I was. The first time I noticed, I was 12. We'd just finished a round, and Dad sat down on the couch next to me. A minute later, he turned to me. "You want to play, bud?" Before I could answer, he put his hands over his eyes. "Ready or not, here I come." I pulled his hands down and told him we just had. He laughed it off, but I caught the look on Mom's face from the kitchen. His memory kept getting worse. A few years later, I came home from college. Dad was on the couch when I walked in. He smiled and patted the cushion next to him, but he didn't say anything. He'd forgotten the line. Then a few more years went by. I came home for the weekend and walked into the living room. Dad was on the couch, but he didn't pat the cushion this time. He looked up at me and said, "And who are you?" My own dad didn't know me anymore. By the next Christmas, Mom had hired a nurse. I came home, and Mom was on the couch holding his hand while the nurse checked his vitals. I stood in the hallway and watched. When they stood up from the couch, I heard the nurse talking quietly to Mom on the way out. His Alzheimer's is in the late stages now. He won't have much longer. Mom walked her to the door, and I went into the living room and sat down next to him on the couch. I took his hand and told him about work, about the kids, about the drive down. He didn't even look at me, so I let go of his hand and stood up to leave. That's when I noticed Dad wasn't on the couch anymore. He was crouched behind it. He looked up at me with no idea why he was there. Then his eyes changed. "I remember when you'd hide back here, bud." I knelt down across from him with my eyes filling up. "I always had a feeling you knew where I was the whole time." He smiled. "Yeah, I just liked watching you be little." I sat down next to him on the floor. "I know. We stayed back there until the sun went down. That was the last time he ever remembered me."